Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective. I'm looking, is there a light to be had? Voila, voila. This is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for the last Friday in June. And I just stopped by for a moment to remind you, thanks for all who are jumping in here, that anything planted has to be in the right environment if we're going to grow. This was several years ago. I was speaking at I think it was a Mother's Day event. Well, don't quote me on the event. I was speaking, and I found this beautiful, gorgeous picture of an oak tree and put this reminder on it that says, there is a seed in you. And when I say seed, there is God's sovereign expectation of excellent development in each one of us. That's the seed. We've got to make sure that we are planted in the right environment, because as beautiful as this oak tree is, and as beautiful as you are, as much potential as you have to live out the fullness of all that God has placed in each and every one of us, if we're not in the right environment, it's not going to happen. If I take a seed and put it on your beautiful granite countertop in your kitchen and leave it there, I promise you, regardless of how much potential, regardless of how many giftings and anointings, regardless of how phenomenal you could be, a seed placed on a granite countertop is not the right environment, and it's not going to grow. Doesn't matter how old, but I know he can do it. I know she can do it. Oh my goodness, we have to be in the right environment. And so I'm hopeful. Hey, Miss Keisha, and happy anniversary again. I am hopeful that you are being intentional and deliberate about the environment that you find yourself in. Because, again, God has a sovereign expectation of excellent development in each of us. There is a seed in us, and we have to ensure that we are in the right environment, an environment that nourishes us, an environment that will feed us, that will be gentle in our young state, in our seedling state. You can't go ripping out the seedling, checking for growth when you just planted it yesterday. There is an incubation period that has to happen if we're going to reach our full potential, and we have to be diligent. We have to be intentional about that. We have to be deliberate. So I just stopped by to remind us, in each of us, there is a seed. There is a seed. There is a sovereign expectation of excellent development in each of us. Make sure you are surrounding yourself in the environment that will nurture and encourage and bring out the best in you, bring out all that is already within you. The capacity exists. If it ever is going to be lived out, if it is ever going to be walked out, it must be in an environment that calls it forth. Okay. Take that, use it how you will. I know what it means for me. Put your babies, put your nieces and nephews, make sure as much as is possible that they are in an environment that will bring forth God's seed that has been placed in them. I will join you here Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, 5:30 a.m. Pacific for us early birds. In the meantime, take real good care of yourselves. Be intentional about your environment.